wet. What the fuck?
Creek area. That was a tornado that was apparently spotted off to the east and north of Boston, and then moved rapidly toward Adams, causing some damage and injuries in Easton and White Creek. So we've had at least 3 sightings now of tornadoes, one around the PD Fitchburg area, one around PD and M, and also one very close to Westgate Mall, just here on the west side of town.
Oh, God.
And everything moving pretty quickly now. So around the PD area, around Midvale, around the Odana area, and kind of working into the Isthmus area, at least the southern tail of that, is an area that you need to seek some shelter. In McFarland, also into Monona, Cottage Grove, Sun Prairie, you might be wanting to make some plans here, because in the next 5 minutes you'll likely need to get into your safe spot as this storm is moving so quickly. There's the very heavy downpours out toward Dane and down toward the Milton area. And then again, we also have one more vicious thunderstorm up here in the Princeton and Markesan areas, also toward Green Lake, and this one has also had a history of producing tornadoes. That's the same storm that did cause the injuries in Easton and White Creek in Adams County a good hour to hour and a half ago. So everybody in advance of that storm to the east of Green Lake and Markesan, seek shelter. Heavy thunderstorms just north of Partyville, and then a bit of a break, and then you get right down toward the Windsor area, right across the Isthmus into downtown, out through Middleton and Wanakee, and down toward Fitch-Verona. So Verona and Fitchburg, you're certainly affected by this, and law enforcement very busy tonight, out protecting people and getting people into a safe place and making sure that there's heads up. When you get the warning out by siren, as many people did tonight, because either windows were open because of cool weather or you were simply outside, that just gives you heads up that something's going on. Those are not tornado sirens. We've tried to say that for a number of years now. In fact, a good 7 to 8 years we've been talking about tornado sirens are only outdoor warning sirens. So that's all they do, is give you heads up, and then you can tune in to radio, TV to get the very latest as to what's happening. But that does not mean the tornado's happening where you are. It just means get some information, because really the warnings can sound for an entire area. And we can also talk about many things going on with not just hailstones, but wind and other things. We are getting reports now of some damage on Mineral Point Road. Not exactly sure how far east or west that is, but trees down on Mineral Point Road as the storm uplifts. Also probably getting even some straight line winds out of this thunderstorm running from Middleton up toward the Wanakee area. But right here from roughly the Beltline, Mineral Point Road, Odana, also into the basically 151 running south. That's where the heavy downpours are, and it's certainly getting dark enough and scary enough with these thunderstorms that you need to make sure you're staying away from stuff and let law enforcement and weather spotters give us the reports as to what's happening out there. You don't need to be on the porch. You don't need to be looking off to the horizon and trying to identify anything. You need to be in a place of safety, and that's of utmost importance, is to make sure that you, your family, anybody in your home or around your home is safe. Now, if you're upstairs, give somebody that's driving about a little heads up on what's going on here, so they don't just think it's a casual rain thunderstorm or a little garden variety thunderstorm, but certainly some issues on that. We'll also get some WeatherNet sites up here in a moment. I want to show you what's happening, though, as far as the recent history of what happened here. Adams Friendship, Richland Center, Wisconsin Dells, as that blew through with our live WeatherNet. Basically a half inch of rainfall. That's the best news.